Hello, and welcome back. I haven't done a video in a while. I've been doing some shorts because I could do the shorts basically sitting on the sofa or sitting on the couch. And I just put it on and I just do a short in, in like 10 seconds or so. But I haven't really been downstairs in my little recording area and done a video. So let's see, what's something that's pressing, something that I've done that I want to talk about. All right, so this last weekend I had a mini vacation with a couple of girlfriends and my mom and her best friend. And we went to Pennsylvania to Sight and Sound Theater. So I don't know if you all have been to it. I don't know if you've heard of it, but they do these spectacular religious plays, and the actors, the singing, and everything about it is incredible. They have live trained animals. I don't know how they train the horses and the goats and the llamas. They are all kind of animals that you would see from biblical times that come on the stage and they walk out into the audience, not to greet us or anything, but that's their path back and forth on the stage. Never once did they bother anybody in the audience. Somebody pulls them along and they do their thing. They're so well trained. It's amazing. The show was amazing. The show was long though. It's probably, I think it was Jonah, and it may have been 2 hours and 20 minutes or somewhere close. So it's like a movie. It's like going to a live movie or a live play. And they usually take a character in the Bible and they embellish and they make a whole play out of that character from the Bible. So that was really, really interesting. It was really, really good. Like I said, the acting was superb. The singing was incredible. It's amazing the talent that was in this show. We really, really, really enjoyed it so much. So that's what I did for the weekend, and then we kind of went to Amish restaurant and ate. So it was a restaurant that could be either or. It can be buffet or it can be family style. So the host of our trip chose the family style, which was good. So they kind of just come and they put all the food on the table. We had fried chicken, they had roast beef and ham, mashed potatoes, green beans, potato salad, coleslaw, fresh baked hot rolls, and desserts were incredible. They had homemade apple pie. It came out warm, right? And they had homemade dairy ice cream that they make there. Oh my gosh, you talk about something make your toes curl up in your shoes. That apple pie and ice cream was so darn good. That's all I could think about. Now the food was good too, because if you've ever been in that area, their stuff is fresh, right? So they get all their stuff off the farm, and the chickens probably was killed that morning before we got there. They probably killed and plucked the feathers, but that's just how fresh. So the chicken does taste a lot different. It's not fried, greasy, and sloppy like when you go to some restaurants to get fried chicken. The food was actually really, really good. Wasn't too salty. Everything was just right. But that apple pie sealed the deal. So they're known for shoe fly pie. And I have gone there about 3 or 4 times so far in my life. And it's just the name of it, shoe fly pie. I said, I can't, I don't know what's in it, but I don't want to know. So I wouldn't try it at the restaurant. I said, now pass. Just give me the apple pie. So they had apple pie, shoe fly pie, and some kind of marble cake. We got to the market the next day. We go to the Amish market. They have their eggs, their meat, just all kind of products that they sell, baked goods and so forth. A lot of naturopathic things for different parts of the body. Like they had some naturopathic thing for headaches, for body aches, for pain. They had like little tonics and salves that they make there and they sold. So when I was walking around, I noticed that I saw the sign for shoe fly pie. So what they were doing is you could have a sample of, they took some shoe fly pie and they put it in sample size that you could come with a fork. You could pick it up and put it on in like one of those little sample containers. And I said, you know what? While in Rome, let's do as the Romans do. And I said, this piece, this sample is so small. What could be the worst thing? And you know what? The shoe fly pie was actually delicious. So what it tastes like was molasses mixed with other stuff inside a pie shell. So I really don't know the ingredients, but it really was good. And people that ate it at the restaurant said it's really good with ice cream. But that's when I should have tried it with the ice cream and the pie. But I was just being stubborn and just being so stuck on that apple pie. And the thing that really was delicious for me was the crust, because a crust can make or break a pie. And that crust on that apple pie was so darn good. You could have eaten that crust without the apples in it. That's how good it was. So that was my experience for the weekend. We really had a good time. The bus driver was really good, careful, and safe, wasn't trying to speed and pass everybody, went at an even speed to make sure that we all got home safely, because about a week and a half ago was a bus, I think, going to a wedding in the southern states, and it was a family. I'm not sure, I think they chartered the bus for the wedding, and the bus got into an accident, and a whole family was killed. So it was a mom, a dad, and two children. I think other people on the bus had injuries, but just those four were killed. So I was like, oh, a little leery about getting on the bus. But like I said, the bus driver, he made everything good, everything comfortable. It was a really good, well thoughtful, and planned out bus trip. Everything was methodical, from the host who did the bus, having the snacks on the bus, playing age appropriate movies and music on the bus, and yeah, there was no complaint. It was a nice little getaway. And sometimes, you need to do that. You just need to do something for yourself, and just block out the noise around you. Take care of yourself. So that's this basic premise of this video: is find something that you want to do for yourself, where you can kind of get away inexpensively. You don't want to spend too much money, because everything is so expensive right now. But if you can find a way to do something for yourself, even if it's something simple like getting a nice full body massage, which I have one of those coming up too. Um, get a nice full body massage where it's just kind of you by yourself. You can get in your own head and kind of enjoy your own self, right? So it's like a lot of things. Maybe even I went to lunch last week by myself. No family, no friends, no anybody. Just me, my phone, and my mouth and my stomach. And I ate I love clam strips. The whole bellies I will eat, but they're like a special thing. That's like every now and then, like every 5 years I'll eat those. But the strips I love, and I like them to be fried a little crunchy. I don't like when they're soggy, so I made sure I told the waitress, make sure these are fried just right, crunchy. And she came to me before she even gave me the plate. She said, "Hey, take a couple off of here and try them, and let me know if it needs to be fried a little more for you." I took some and they were perfect. They were so good. The coleslaw was excellent, and it came in a big bun. I don't really mess with bread that much, so I didn't eat the bun, but I had the fries, the clam strip, and the coleslaw, and some nice iced tea. I was by myself. Only person in my head was me, in my belly. And yeah, I enjoyed myself. So make time for yourself this year. Find something that you can do by yourself and just go and do it. You don't have to wait on others. You don't have to sit and like people deciding what they want to eat. I knew what I want. I just went in there. I went for gold. I just said, boom, this is what I want. I ordered it, and I sat there on my phone scrolling through the internet, looking at things on Google, and I enjoyed myself. Self, self. So I want to thank you, and me for coming and for giving that valuable information. Anytime I come on here, it's valuable. You don't realize it until after you watch it, but that's valuable information. Get in your head, find something that you enjoy doing by yourself, and just go do it. Now, before I end this video, I do have to say I enjoy doing things with my daughter and my husband. I love them to pieces, and we all do things together. But it's sometimes when it's okay to do things by yourself. And sometimes my husband is out, he's coming back from the gym, and he said, I'm hungry. and he goes into a burger joint and sits there by himself, have his burger and fries, and scroll on his phone. It is okay to do things by yourself. I'm not that type of woman that's gonna be like, "Oh, who'd you go with?" And you. Nope. If he say he went by himself, he went by himself. I'm done. No arguing, no ifs and buts, no questions asked. You need time by yourself. Now, if he said he went by himself and he had some heifer with him and somebody let me know later, then that's a different story. I'm joking. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Make sure to hit that subscribe. Make sure to share and to comment. Let me know what you did self care for yourself by yourself. Block that noise. See ya.